This is Umar. Huh? No, it's not. Why?
Whose water is it? Is it open?
Yeah, but it might be open, I don't know.
Yeah, it's open.
I remember that whole thing in Russia about the
Yeah, B. That dehydrate me.
Umar from the Fight Wire, proudly sponsored by Gold Star. I'm joined by, not Yardos, Anthony, but he's going to turn into Yardos very soon.
Yeah, big boy Yarde en route.
What is that all about?
It's just, how I grew up. Where I grew up in East London. I was raised in Stratford, E15, where we are now. I was born in Hackney. I grew up in Forest Gate. And it's just a tag name, it just sits with you. And from when I was in school, my last name's Yarde, so people just started calling me Yardos. There was an era where everyone was saying os at the end of everything, saying Rilos, the Dilos or whatever. It was MCs and they used to add in them little osses, so people just started calling me Yardos.
Your mentality is something that I've always noted and picked up on. I wish more people had that in this sport. It's very simple. I will get in with anyone if it makes sense, and that is it.
And that's it, and that's what I've shown. A lot of people do this talking thing, but they don't show up for it. They don't actually get in the ring. They don't actually take on certain challenges. I'm not saying I'm against them for making the decisions they make, but everyone's different. Everyone's got a different mentality. My mentality is this: if I never went into certain fights and something happened to me tomorrow, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. So that's just me as a person. I have to give it my all, and I feel like that's what I thank God every day. I feel like I'm highly blessed, and why not go into these fights where the reward could be tremendous and I could And again, if I won the Batobia fight, my life would be different than it is now. My life is great right now, but it could be even better in terms of financially. The Kovalev fight, exact same thing. So it's risk and reward. Also, I've always gone into these fights as an underdog. I went into the Kovalev fight when I was a heavy underdog and I was still a prospect. That's unheard of. People to this day say I made a bad choice. I don't think I did. I got offered step aside money, and I'll put it on record now. I got offered $1 million to step aside.
Have you ever told that to anyone before?
No, never said it, but I've said it today. I got offered $1 million to just, can you go away, please, so we can fight Canelo. I said, nah, give my shot. I want to see what I'm made of.
$1 million for you not to go to Russia.
Yep. And I said no. So that shows you a bit about my mentality. Some people say it's stupid, but my beliefs in, God and how everything works is, there's an opportunity. I've been blessed with this opportunity. I'm going for it, and then I know the outcome. That I know what I need to work on. I've worked my way to another world title, and I will work my way to a third world title shot and win it.
Well, with your amateur pedigree, lack of it, compared to certain other light heavyweights in this country, you really shouldn't be in this position at all. But because you have taken those opportunities, risks, whatever you want to call them, against Kovalev and Betibiev, okay, you didn't get the W's in those fights, but you couldn't have come out with more credit if you tried in both those fights. It's why you're on top at the moment in this country.
I think what you're saying is absolutely right. Even before I went to Russia to fight Kovalev, I was ranked with the number one. I was ranked number one with the WBO. I was ranked number one in England. So I worked my way up. I was knocking at everybody. Very, very exciting. I'm still knocking at everybody. For me, it's risk and reward. It's just my mentality. I will fight anyone. I've always been like that. Cool, you challenge me? Cool, come. You can fight if you want. But again, this is a business, and I'm just here to entertain paying supporters. People come out, especially boxing fans. You want to see big fights. Oh, come on, give us that fight. We waited for years to see Joshua and Fury. I wish they made that fight a few years ago. I'm an advocate for that. When people want to see certain fights, I'm trying to make it happen. Other people have their roots. Again, money talks, and people want to pay what they're worth. So sometimes it's down to the people behind the scenes to pay the fighters what they're worth, so they're comfortable getting in the ring to say, cool, we'll put it all on the line, or to create an event which pays the fighters well, and everyone eats from it, everyone benefits from it, and then more than anybody, the fans benefit from it.
Anthony, just the last one. Obviously, all being well this Saturday, live on TNT Sports at the Copper Box. Joshua Buatsi is in attendance, so a double-barreled question here. Firstly, what did you make of his win on the weekend against Dan Aziz? And secondly, are you going to sort of have a face-off with him this Saturday and get things moving in the right direction to get you and Joshua Buatsi on for this summer?
We'll see. We'll see. But first of all, very good performance by Buatsi. Very calm, collected. Very good performance by Dan Aziz. Respect to both fighters as well for getting in there. I would like to give myself some credit for helping promote the fight. No, I'm joking. Again, I've spoken to both of them, you know, face to face. You know, it's all love. It's all ambition. So again, I wanna smash Buatsi to bits in terms of for my career. I want to fight him and look spectacular doing it. I'm sure he wants to do the same. So again, we're all really supporting each other by fighting each other. That's the way I've always seen it. You know, for a fighter to turn down a fight that makes sense, which we're both going to make a lot of money from, I see it as disrespectful. Because we're all trying to feed our families, etc. The only time I never turn down fights. I just go the best route at the time, and that's when I got the fight offered to me for a world title fight. I'm taking that route. But I've said it publicly. I've looked down the lens of a camera, you know, on Sky Sports, and I said, I want to fight Buatsi this year. I know Dan Aziz. I wanted him to win as a person, but I wanted Buatsi to win for myself, for the business aspect. And yeah, man, this year we have to get it cracking.
Anthony, appreciate your time. God bless.
Thank you, my boy. Love, my boy.